Hi guys, welcome to my video. And before we talk about the Punishers, which this video is all about the Punishers, let me just talk about the giveaway, Scotty giveaway. I will not title this video as giveaway video, although that would help me get more subs and more views. I will not title it that, and so that people who actually watch my video get better chance to win the Scotty. So I'm actually picking out 100 winners just from this video. So for those who actually watch my video, thank you for supporting my channel, and you will have better chance of winning Scotty. And if you don't win, I wish I could give more than 200, but I mean that's all I could do. And plus, I will host more giveaways probably. So if you don't win, it's not the end of the world. And let's just talk about the Punishers. So I'm running Punisher T's only in this hanger, and it's definitely not ideal to run one full hanger with just one type of weapon, but I decided to do that to just kind of showcase the Punishers. And of course, Punishers add MK4 with pretty much like the best damage mod you can get. And Punishers are very, I don't know, I appreciate Punishers for being so cheap to upgrade and really easy to acquire. Most people will have Punishers because it comes with the silver robot, or it's cheap to purchase. Plus, acquiring new weapons aren't like the easiest thing to do in War Robots. So I'm sure that a lot of people are wondering how good Punishers could be at like MK4. I basically get killed because, okay, it's the downside of running the Punishers. It's got quite a bit of reload time, and also the burst isn't as good as most other weapons, but it could do a damage for a long time, for constant damage for a long time. I have the speed shooter at tier 4 and sharpshooter on here, so my bullets are a bit more accurate from distance, and I can unload the whole clip in shorter time. So to run down some of the cost, okay, 64 million silver and 2,000 gold, 27 ads. That's just to upgrade it to MK3, and that is cheap. And I'm sure not like everyone plays more than 3 hours a day. I'm pretty sure most people play probably 30 minutes to 1 hour, and the newer weapons just takes way too long. And while you're upgrading them, they just might get rebalanced or something. So yeah, Punishers is actually a good choice. Let me be a little bit more specific with Punishers. Punisher T is actually a good choice, and I wouldn't say I wouldn't run full hanger of just Punishers like how I am right now, but it's good to have like a build that kind of gives you like upgrading breather. And make sure if you're running Punisher T build, try to use them in the mid to late game when Titans are out. You're most likely to do better against Titans. Titans are physically big, allowing like the Punisher bullets to land, allowing more Punisher bullets to land on them. So you're likely to do more damage against those guys, and most likely the Punishers are just more effective against them. Some of the faster moving robots are tough to target because, I mean, even if you have good aim, the burst isn't just as good as other weapons. So make sure you either get really close while other teammates are engaged, and of course, having 500 meters, play with the distance. And you'd like to do better in, of course, in bigger maps. Dead City, it's a little bit harder, but still you can pull it off if you go against Titans. And another thing while running this, another thing that was noticeable is try to run bots like the Leech, or of course the Fafnir will do pretty decent with like any weapons, but anything that you could put like 4 Punisher T. That's kind of obvious, but the Punisher T really needs more Punisher T. So also consider like the Punisher T setup that I'm using. It's just as good as it gets because it's at MK3 with like all these damage mods. But one thing I can say is it's pretty decent if you pull it off right, especially against Titans. And you'll see a lot of Titans. Plus, if most of the big damage, like if you do big damage in a match, most of that damage is likely to come from either killing a lot of Titans, or if you run like a Nodens, definitely like healing points. But killing a lot of Titans give you a lot of damage, and of course keep that in mind. And Punisher T is actually a pretty decent option to go. And I'm sure like a lot of people already run Punisher T. I think it's really unrealistic to have like full set of meta weapons in your hangar. So especially at like high level. I'm not even saying like MK3. Like most people stay at like MK2 level 4 to 7 ish in the Champions League and Master League probably. So yeah, just a realistic choice. Not everyone plays the game for like more than 3 hours. So yeah, I'm just kind of chilling with the head cheat. I was a little bit reckless here and there. I sometimes rushed in just to see how good of a brawler the Punisher T can be. And sometimes I would just kind of mismatch my target, and because having such a low burst, I wouldn't succeed in certain battles that I kind of thought that I would win with other weapons. Now the enemy team is definitely meching. They have like 2 guys down, and I think I still have like a Titan left or something. Yeah, I have like a Minos left. So I'm being a little bit reckless. I'm trying to match, get more damage points by killing like this Arthur. There's a lot of lag in this match though. Oh yeah, another thing to point out is that like the Punisher T isn't good. Any weapons aren't good against lag, but because how long the reload time is. Now I'm just milking this match, trying to get more damage. Trying to go where they spawn. And one thing I forgot about the giveaway. One thing I forgot to mention about the giveaway, I guess, what do we call this? A secret giveaway, or giveaway to like, I don't know, subscribers? What do we call this? I'm not sure what to call this, but one thing I forgot to mention is just leave your pilot ID and platform. It's kind of obvious, but people say, I wish I had Scotty. Thank you for like hosting this giveaway. And people like actually forget to like leave their pilot ID. So dropping in factory. This is the second game. I didn't play that many games with this hangar. I wish I did. I just didn't have time. From all those Zoom meetings and classes, which are brutal. I wish we'd go back to pre-corona era, but it's highly unlikely that we will. And anyways, talking about the game in my Typhoon, I should have stayed by that pillar and used that as cover. Luckily I still have my last stand. Last stand is really saving me. But yeah, kind of wasted that last stand there, which I wouldn't advise people to do. Just go out in the open. You kind of have to always have cover. And of course, running the Punisher T just makes you better as a player. Like, makes you like really be careful and know what is going on, rather than just get excited and just press forward and press that red button, which is fun, but with the Punisher T, you have to keep the distance. You have to worry about a lot of things now. Okay, luckily we had Shell to get that beacon back, and I'm not getting that beacon with Spectre. Maybe it was a wrong choice, but I believe in my teammates. What a bad excuse. Okay, so I'm trying to make my way to get better look at these enemies. The Spectre, it's built with paper, like it's actually built with cardboard boxes, so it gets literally melted by like everything. So you have to have a really good place to shoot enemies from, and the game has to be pretty stable. I did pretty well with the Spectre, especially when I kind of stayed around with like Fenrir, because most likely Fenrir would take the hit, and I would just kind of shoot from, help out with the firepower, since the Spectre has actually pretty decent firepower. Now watch on the left where 78 number is. That actually gets max charged at 80, so that is a nuclear amplifier, and from now on I have that 80% damage boost, and that paired up with the Punisher T or Punisher T, it's pretty brutal. So if you're gonna run the Punisher T, I highly recommend running the nuclear amplifier, although the whole point of this video was trying to run something that isn't new and that isn't difficult to acquire. The nuclear amplifier being like new content, I still highly recommend that, because of course with the passive modules you could use it on different bots. Once you upgrade it, it's just kind of there and you can reuse it. Whereas like the meta weapon robots, if you max them out, they're likely to get nerfed at one point. Passive modules aren't likely to get nerfed as far as what we've seen. Okay, so I'm just trying to get out of this spot, probably get closer just to get that extra burst, land more bullets, put these guys in last stand, and that was a brave Spectre. Now dropping to my leech, this is an interesting leech. I don't really showcase this leech as well as I wish I could have, but in the other game I did die pretty quick with this. I think I was trying to take down like a blitz, and then anyway, Orochi killed me last game. So it doesn't have last stand, so you have to be extra careful, but it has 2 overdrive and nuclear amplifier, so it has like, and plus it has like 2 on damage repair, so like it's definitely like damage stacked. And at this point on the left I only have like 15, 16, 17 stat. It's a little bit of a hit or miss setup, because if you reach a little too far like me, and if they try to revenge on you with like their latest spot, Fafnir with what they got, Scotty. So that guy definitely doesn't need to participate on my giveaway. But anyways, yeah, if you reach too far, it just goes poof, it just gets melted. I wish I stayed in that bot a little bit longer. Charged up nuclear amplifier with 2 overdrives. So at this point I realized that we were winning the match, and I guess I'm being a little bit reckless against other stuff here. Not really finding like a good cover, although I think I should go down here. Nope, I don't. Okay, I go down here to use my Punishers against the Arthur, and I have the repair ready. One thing to, and I guess this is a good build to showcase as well, because some even like, I guess some free-to-play players are winning the Fafnir from the event if they're lucky, or giveaways or something. But I mean, coming up with like 4 medium weapons is still a lot of silver to come up with, and Punisher just a good choice. as I said. Okay, but anything will work pretty decent with the Fafnir if you use it right. And we basically won this, so I'm just kind of trying to get that extra damage at their spawn, pretty much. So I hope this video was a little bit entertaining, and if you were kind of curious about the Punishers, or if you run the Punishers, and if you're either free to play or you play like an hour a day or so, any Punisher T, stacking up a bunch of Punisher T on like a build is pretty decent choice in Master to Champion League level. Oh, and after this game, I have a little bit of a little special part of this video where it's just montage compilation of Punisher T. Hope you enjoyed this video. Watch the montage, participate in the giveaway, and subscribe and like this video. See you guys.